Good morning, Rhinos, and welcome back to another edition of Crash TV.
Today is Monday, May 6th, and we'll be going to our odd classes.
Coming up, we'll see tips on how to study AP exams, a look into the garden club, sports, and more.
Now get ready because
Crash TV starts now. Some of you know drama's production of Beauty and the Beast opening night just recently happened.
Upcoming performances are May 9th and 10th at 7 p.m. and May 11th at 2 p.m. We look forward to seeing you there, Rhinos.
The end of the school year is fast approaching, which means testing is underway for us AP students.
AP tests can be hard to study for, so here are some of the best tips to prepare for the AP testing.
Hi, my name is Miss Albrecht, Miss A for those who know me, for those who don't know me or maybe have it for chemistry next year. Some advice for the AP test and for studying and whatnot, especially for my AP Chem kids, definitely take a look at the practice FRQs on AP Classroom, any of the practice videos on YouTube. This goes for most subjects too. AP Classroom has a lot of review resources for you guys to practice problems, and YouTube has a ton of resources on there. If you have any questions or whatnot, definitely reach out to your AP teachers and I'm sure they'll be able to direct you to where you need to go if they haven't already given you a lot of stuff for review as is. My biggest advice for all AP classes, don't cram the night before. Get a good night's sleep. Try to eat breakfast if you're able to. Bring your water, bring some snacks for when you do have breaks because you will want those. Make sure you're just as relaxed as you can be. I know you're probably stressing out with not just the one test you have, some of you guys have multiple, but try your best to just be relaxed. Just try to remember any of the tips and tricks that your teachers have taught you. And I wish you the best of luck.
Make sure you study hard for the AP tests.
On to some other news. Garden Club is a fun, interactive club that lets people get in touch with nature.
The meetings are every Wednesday during Flex in Mrs. Toft's room, so more information on that is here.
My name is Mark Forey. My wife calls me the gardening dude. I've been gardening for about 65 years. It was something that our family had to do because we couldn't afford to do other things, so we had a huge garden and we actually sold vegetables from our garden. Some of the things that I'm teaching the kids now here in the garden here, some of the things that I learned when I was 5, 6, 7 years old. Gardening to me is the most important thing in the world because I'm saving $4,000 a year by producing vegetables and fruits in my own backyard. It's just a ton of fun to change my backyard from a flowering backyard into a food backyard, and it's something I think everybody should be thinking about doing in the future, is to have a garden, even if it's just a tomato plant. At least you're helping the environment out.
I like tomatoes. I like gardening planting stuff.
Yeah, I've just been gardening since I was little, so I'd like to give that back to the school. Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing that the boxes are already up and have vegetables. This new club seems like it would be fun to participate in.
Speaking of participation, sports are a fun way to participate in the school.
Here's Sports with Emmit.
Welcome back to this week's Sports Report. I'm your host, Emmit Dworak. This week, our school sports are heading into the postseason, and I just want to wish all our athletes the best of luck. Recently, we had our very own Spedtacular Sport Event where some of our students competed in. Here's a package with more on that.
On April 25th, we had a specialized field day event for our special ed kids. This event was held on the football field and had a gathering of fun games and sports to play for the students. Here's an insight on the event.
Amber Hitchborn, who's the adopted PE teacher for the district, and I decided that we wanted to have a fun field event day where we could get our students, give them the opportunity to be a part of something at the school, for them to get to come out and experience games and sports and just fun. We brought the idea to Mr. Bombard in the office, and he absolutely loved it, and we decided that we would ask the athletic leadership class as well as the football team to help us make it all happen. There's all sorts of fun games we have going out here today. We have cornhole, we have a water game, we have bike races, an obstacle course, stomp rockets, but the best one is Leatherby's. We have Leatherby's here. They brought us some ice cream for the kids.
All right, guys, me and Christian are out here doing the Olympics. Are you having fun, Christian? Yeah? Well, did you want to tell him about your race? Did you win? No! That's nice. He went really fast. Good job, Christian.
My favorite part is that we get to enjoy ourselves as much as we can. I like how we can have our activities once in a while. I like going out places and go rhinos.
Made a new friend today, Ethan, and it's super fun. And I think he did really good at the one where you like kick the balls. He was like the farthest one. He's super strong, and he had a lot of fun. And I enjoyed it.
It's just a lot of fun, and I enjoy having a lot of fun here.
Oh, the shooting rocket balls, and ice cream, and a bicycle ride. Thank you.
And a special thank you to the athletic leadership class and the football players who came out to just welcome our kids in and let them be a part of such a fun day. Go Rhinos!
Go Rhinos!
Go Rhinos!
Wow, good job, Rhinos. Our swim team has been having a phenomenal season. They placed second in the PVL and they had multiple swimmers move on to sections. Here's Phillip with more on their season.
This is Phillip Hawkins of Crash TV. TBHS swimmers recently held their PVL tournaments last week after several days of training. Here's what one of the coaches and players had to say about it.
Hi, I'm Ursula Bombard, Mrs. Bombard on campus, and I'm an assistant coach for the swim team. And this is my second year. We had 25 girls who came out. We had returning swimmers from last year, and we had new swimmers that came in. So we had a very strong team. We did well. Our theme for this year was PR. Every time we put those swimmers in the water for time, they were lowering their times, improving their strokes, and we couldn't be prouder. Every time we got in the water, we were practicing to improve ourselves, both with our stroke, both with our breath endurance, both in our turns, our relay starts, and our relay exchanges. It was just overall improving our strength and our abilities, and the girls never said no. They just kept on going, and it was just really wonderful to watch them grow as swimmers.
The days leading up to PVLs were definitely a little nerve-wracking and just slightly harder, but we tried to enjoy the last few days together as a team and make the best out of every practice, and we worked really hard, each and every single swimmer.
Yeah, I definitely agree with what Annika said. It was definitely harder, but it was great to spend those last few minutes as a team.
Definitely nerve-wracking to, be swimming your event, especially because there's so much riding on the line with being like previous PVL winners. But at the end of each lane, you'd always have your teammates like yelling at you, pushing, encouraging you. So it was definitely great to feel that while you're swimming, even if you couldn't hear it all the time, and then also be able to encourage your other teammates. Our whole team was just very encouraging.
It was very nerve-wracking, especially because it's the championships, obviously, but the support and the love from each and every single teammate, it was amazing. You could see them at the end of the pool cheering you on at the end of your lane, and it just makes everything better. Overall at PVLs, we all did an amazing job, and we put in all the hard work, and we even had 2 relay teams that made it to sections. First relay team is Abby Patnode, Lily Corey, Reese Wolf, and Ava Rowland, and they will be swimming the 200 medley relay and the 200 free relay. And we also have another relay team made up of Olivia Brown, Emily Tran, Janie Laftwich, and Emma Henkelman, and they will also be swimming the 200 medley relay and the 200 free relay.
We also have some individual swimmers who made the section. Abby Patnode, who swims breaststroke, and Jessie Carter, who swims fly.
they also did an amazing job and made it in their own individual events.
When we got to PVLs this year, we were in a tie. We weren't in first place, but we knew that we could do well. And in the end, the girls did very well, and we tied with Colfax and came home in second place with Colfax this year. So we were super excited. Again, the girls just did very well, and we couldn't be happier with it.
Next, our boys volleyball team had their last home match, which also means it was their senior night. The Rhinos swept the Center Cougars 3-0 and are heading into the playoffs. And now we're going to take a moment to recognize the seniors on the team.
His favorite memory is most of the moments with his teammates. After high school, he plans to attend Sierra College. Advice that he wants to leave behind to his fellow teammates is to have fun no matter how hard things get. Next, number 6, Elijah Knoll. Elijah is being escorted by his mom, Krista, and girlfriend, Haley. Next, we have number 7, Whit Cruz. Whit is being escorted by his mom and dad, Angie and Barry. Coming out is number 8, Lincoln Evans. Lincoln is being escorted by his mom and dad, Doug and Becca. Number 17, Aiden Reynolds. Aiden is being escorted by his mom, Marcy, and his sister, Julia. Number 19, CJ Rivera. CJ is being escorted by his mom and dad, Maria and Dennis, and his sister, Aeesha.
Also, on the theme of senior nights, our track and field team had their senior night last week. Our track and field team dominated the PVL and won league. Also, one of our track coaches made a bet with the throwers and lost it. Here's some more on that.
Hi, I'm Mary York, and I'm a senior, and I'm a thrower on the 12 Bridges track team. And today we are here shaving my coach's beard because he gave us a challenge of who can improve by 20%. He gave us this challenge about 3 weeks ago, and this week I just hit 100 feet, which was my 20% increase. So I get to shave his beard. So when was the last time you shaved off like the whole beard, Miller?
I think it's been 18 years.
Why? 18 years?
Yeah.
So since before I was born.
Yes.
Love it. How does it feel to not have the beard anymore?
I think it's like a new beginning, kind of refresh, giving you guys the opportunity to take a challenge and run with it or throw with it in your case, and setting a new school record. First girl in 12 Bridges history to break 100 feet. So congrats. Third in the section at this time, second in our league. So you have high expectations, and hopefully this challenge will keep on going over the next couple weeks and make it to Masters.
Yep. High five, Miller.
Oh.
That's it for the sports this week, Rhinos. Now, on to Luke with weather.
Good morning, Rhinos. I'm Luke Medeiros, and welcome back to your 7-day weather forecast. Taking a look at this week's forecast, starting off today on Monday, we can actually expect a pretty sunny week here. High of 70, warming up 3 degrees here on a Tuesday at 73, and then warming up 6 additional degrees here on Wednesday at 79 degrees. Low of about 50 degrees there on those first 3 days. And then getting into your middle of the week here on Thursday and Friday, we can actually expect high of 84 and 85 there on Thursday and Friday. Mids or low temperatures there about 52 degrees, 53 degrees. And then getting into your weekend there, heating up even more, 86 degrees on both days, and then low of 56 and low of 54. We are still accepting pictures to be featured on our broadcast here. If you'd like to have your pictures featured, please send them to the email listed on screen. Other than that, I'm Luke Medeiros reporting for Crash TV. Back to you.
Thanks, Luke, for the great weather report as always. With the exception of rain this past weekend, we're glad it's starting to look like summer.
I agree. I'm loving the warm weather.
Now on to our favorite segment, the weekly Crash Tag drawings.
We're going to do monthly and weekly today, so good job getting those crash tags. We're going to do 3 weekly. The first one is Kayla Foley. Good job. And we got Rachel Wilson and Josephine Fiera. So good job. So those are the 3 for the weekly, and we got 1 more for the monthly. Get in there. This one's big. I don't know what you're gonna win for monthly. Is it swag? Okay, get some swag. All right. And then the monthly winner is Victoria Barbera. Good job. Good job getting those trash tags. Come with Miss Brown. She'll give you your prizes.
Make sure to pick up the prizes in the office.
Senior Ball also took place this weekend. I hope everyone who went had a good time.
This was our school's first annual Senior Ball, and we're excited to continue this in the coming years.
That's it for this week. Have a great day, Rhinos.